Good morning. How are we? I'm trying to look somewhat presentable, but I mean, it's just not happening. It's just not happening today. I thought I'd film a spend the day with me today because it's been a while since I've done one, and I've also got like not exciting stuff planned for today, but like stuff that I thought would make a fun video, if you get what I'm saying. Currently 8:30, which I woke up about 8 o'clock. I did set an alarm for 7:30 because one thing that I really want to do at the minute is actually get up earlier in the mornings. I feel like my energy's come back now. I was saying when I was eating vegan, which I still am eating vegan, but when I started eating vegan at the start of February, I was getting really tired, whereas I feel like that's kind of gone now. Oh my gosh. Okay, so today as well, I've actually got my first pole dancing session. So if you guys have been watching my videos, you will know I'm doing monthly challenges, and I was struggling to get pole dancing and figure skating like done or like organized or whatever, but I found somewhere in kind of like in Salford actually near me to go pole dancing, so I'm very excited about that. I'm actually very nervous as well because this is gonna be like the first challenge where I actually do something like full on like sports, skill, physical related, so I'll be intrigued to see if I'm actually any good. So with that being said, I'm gonna go downstairs and make some breakfast. What's the matter? Hey? What? What's up? Okay, breakfast, boys and girls. I'm gonna make a smoothie. I've actually really been enjoying having smoothies in the morning at the minute. It's a really good way to get like fruit in, also some greens. I always put greens in a smoothie because, to be honest, I'm not a big vegetable person or a big green person, so it's a really easy way to eat them and get them in for the day. I'm just going to make use of the fruit that we've got home, so I'm going to use a banana, an apple and a pear, and then obviously I don't even really know what this is. It was just in Mum's veg box for the week, so just some greens. And then I'm gonna add half a scoop, or maybe not even that, maybe like a quarter of a scoop of vegan protein powder, just so there's a little bit in there, maybe like a third, so we've got like 10ish grams. This is the one that I use. It's from Amazon, and I do really like it. It's very thick, so you need to add a lot of water. Oh, here comes the other one. And then I'm also going to add in some flax seeds, or like just, it's kind of just a mix of all like different seeds and berries and whatever else. And then one other thing that I make in the morning is iced green tea. So the way I make that is I literally just put a green tea bag in, and then I put the tiniest amount of boiling water in just to brew the tea bag, literally just enough to brew it. And then once it's done brewing, you obviously just take the tea bag out, add some water, like cold water and ice, and then I'm also going to add some agave to it as well, just to give it some like natural sweetness. Okay, so that is the agave that I have at home at the minute, so I'm literally just going to pop like a little bit in. I feel like I've really managed to adjust to the taste of the protein powder as well, because you can definitely taste it. Even though I put in like a really small amount, and obviously there's a lot of other stuff in there, it is quite like a strong flavor. I don't really have like a full-on protein shake unless I've got back from the gym, and I only really have it after the gym, just because if I've gone to the gym and I've been like lifting or doing weights or whatever, which is pretty much all I do, I don't really do cardio or anything, obviously like my muscles get quite tired, and you know, your muscles need to repair and grow and whatever, and in that case that's when you kind of need that source of protein, like that boost of protein. I've actually been slacking on the gym recently. I need to get back into it. I was gonna go today. I might still go today actually if I've got time. Charlie's just gone back to uni. Me and Mum took him down on Sunday, and now he's not here. I need to like start plucking up the courage to go by myself more, because Charlie actually is like my little gym buddy. I'm really debating getting my top lip dissolved. Well, not all of it, but a lot of the filler I feel like has migrated and gone like up into my like skin here. I feel like my top lip just looks really like, do you know what I'm saying? Tell me in the comments down below if you think I should do it, because I've asked 3 people now. I asked Nofi, who I go to, I asked Dr. Roche in Wilmslow, and I also went to Dr. Nyla and I asked her as well, and they all said that it doesn't need to dissolve it in, so don't, like, not to do it. But I just feel like my top lip's a bit puffy now. What are you doing? You have a cat flap. You know you have a cat flap. But you always do this. You both always do this. Come on. I recently got gifted this from So. It's like a milky bath product, and it says on the back that it's vegan friendly and cruelty free, which is amazing. I've really been enjoying this cleanser recently from Pixie, which Pixie is also cruelty free, so I've got that. And then I use the Soap & Glory Righteous Butter to shave. It's a cleanse, shave and moisturizer, and it's so good for shaving. Like, I actually swear by it. And then I use a men's razor for shaving, just because it kind of like shaves a little bit better, I find, than women's razors. I believe Soap & Glory is cruelty free. It's actually very hard to get a definitive answer online, so if anyone can clear that up for me, please let me know. I didn't wash my hair, of course, so I've just quickly straightened it just to like look a little bit more put together. Just using a little bit of Way Super Dry shampoo. Okay, and then I'm quickly just gonna like fill in my roots a little bit. So if I ever just want to quickly do this, I just use the Sigma, this is the Colour and Shape Brow Duo. It just looks like so. It's literally just like a brow powder, so you could use any brow powder for this. And I'm just gonna take a brush and just dip in, and I'm literally just gonna like kind of stamp right at the top. I'm just gonna put a little bit of moisturizer on. I'm just gonna use some of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. Oh my god, I've got a really sore acrylic nail at the minute. This middle one, I keep forgetting that it's like snapped off at the back. My skin is like extra dry at the minute. Yeah, I think I might put a different top on actually. I can already feel myself getting so hot in this. Okay, I've changed my top, put some moisturizer on, hair's done, we're ready to go.
Like when I teach for, I have 4 or 5 different types of words. I'm going to talk you through it, okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's just for all the different types of words, what we've got, so everybody gets it really.
Wow.
Okay?
Right.
Forward foot. Watch when I don't make it really elegant, so this is what you don't do, alright? You ready? This is having a poo on a pole. Okay, watch.
That's what I'm going to do.
Watch.
That's what I'm going to do in a second.
Forward. Squeeze your go. Come on. Right, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to
spin, that might be easier.
That's why it's called conditioning, so try it now.
Okay.
That's it. So what I want you to do, I want you to try putting your leg on in a position where it's going to end up. So bring it down a touch. That's it. Now squeeze that back. Hold that there. There you go. Now push off. Feet together, knees apart.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's hurting my skin now.
Don't spin it, go on, you're fine. Good. Let's give you a spin. Brilliant, now. Now see where you didn't quite now. I need to come back on, I need to do it again, but this time I want you to use. So you're a lot stronger than you think you are. Okay.
That's good to know.
You're holding on here. You're going to be able to bring the leg round.
Yeah.
And then hold the other leg.
Jesus.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Are you with me?
I'm with you. Oh my god. I've just got back. I think I'm just gonna like unpack the shopping because I'm gonna make a vegan lasagna and I will film it for you guys. Pole dancing is so hard. Like, I knew it was gonna be hard, but it's actually painfully hard. My instructor, Tony, like, I'm obsessed with him. He's just amazing, and he was really encouraging. He was really like patient with me, but like really pushed me as well, which I feel like I need sometimes because I do not always believe in myself a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I'm intrigued to see where I'm gonna be at in a month's time because I wasn't as good as I thought I was gonna be in terms of like my strength. Like, all of my muscles are aching right now. Like, I've got a blister on my thumb. It's really hard on your hands, and my hands are one thing that I've always been so sensitive. Like, even if I go to the gym and do deadlifts, it's a struggle. I feel like I've just got really sensitive skin, so I just need to like condition my skin to get like more resistant to it. Okay, I've just charged this camera a little bit. I'm hoping it's gonna last, but I'm gonna make vegan lasagna now and then I'm gonna have a shower afterwards. What? What's the matter? What's the matter? Okay, so this is the tray that I'm using. It's actually the only tray that I've got. When I used this last time, I realized that I didn't have enough like ingredients at all. Like, there wasn't enough to fill the tray and do enough layers. If your tray is about this size, then use what we're using, but if it's a smaller tray, then you can just half this. We've basically just doubled the recipe. 2 lots of meatless mince. You can use any vegan mince that you want, but we really like this one and it tastes really good and it works really well. 1 carrot if you've got big carrots like me. 2 celery sticks, basically carrot, onion, celery. We've got 2 lots of mushrooms, so we usually use these, which are from Sainsbury's, and then my mum does actually get a veg box which comes with like random vegetables each week, so she's got some mushrooms this week that we're going to use. Garlic, just like a little bit of garlic, and then we've got bay leaves and rosemary. And then you want some sort of vegan red wine, so we just get like the little mini bottles from Sainsbury's, and they do say on the back that they are vegan. We've got light soy sauce, which sounds like a really random thing to put in, and it just sounds like something you wouldn't put in a lasagna, but it actually does make a lot of difference. For the sauce, we've got vegan cheese, so this again is from Sainsbury's. Any vegan cheese will do. I also used this one last time, which is just the BioLife one, so whatever you want to use. We've got Nutritional Yeast, so this is from Amazon. You can't usually buy this in like supermarkets, but you can just order it on Amazon really easily. And then you want butter, so we're just gonna use vegan like margarine butter. It's just Vitalite. And then also some sort of milk, so this is the one that we've used all the times we've done it and it's always worked well, so it's just the Alpro Soya Light. Flour for the sauce as well, and also some sort of like plum tomato or chopped tomato for the meat. Controversial, okay, but we add Bisto in, which we googled, and it's technically not considered vegan because of potential cross-contamination with animal products, I'm pretty sure. But it doesn't have any animal products in, so it might be like a bit of a cheat thing to do. If you don't want to use it, then you don't have to, but it just helps to like thicken it up a little bit. Okay, and then we also have these, which are dried porcini mushrooms. I remembered, kind of. So we use these to do mushroom stock with just like boiling water in a bowl, and then we also add them in after the stock is done. You just need 2 pans, so this is going to be for the meat, and then just a slightly smaller saucepan for the sauce. Okay, so that is carrot, onion and celery, and that's going to go in first. We've added rosemary, a bay leaf, and then you just obviously want to like salt and pepper throughout. So that is how it's looking so far, and then the mushrooms are there. So we added the garlic in a little bit after and just let all of that cook down, and then we've just gone ahead and added the chopped mushrooms in, and then you just want to season again. Okay, next up you want to add tomato puree. So you add that like quite soon after adding the mushrooms, after the mushrooms have cooked down a bit. Mince is in next. Right, soy sauce is next. You want to use a fair bit of wine. Don't be shy with the wine. Okay, so that is what the mushroom stock looks like by the end. Right, in she goes. Last bit of mushrooms. Okay, so those were the dry mushrooms that had been soaked. We're also just making homemade garlic bread, so that is on the go here. Okay, stock cube is in. So you just want vegetable stock, and we did add a little bit of extra water as well. We've got 2 cans of peeled plum tomatoes. We just put the butter in. We've done a fair amount because obviously we're making like a fair bit, but you just want to use the same amount of butter that you do flour, and then we're going to add in the flour to make a roux, and then you slowly want to add your milk in afterwards, and then cheese and juice. So you kind of just want to add however much cheese you want. Personally, like, I find that vegan cheese is quite strong in flavour, so we don't tend to add a lot. And then we add a fair amount of nutritional yeast. Everything is done, so we're just putting it together, building our little lasagna. First layer is just meat, and then a layer of lasagna, a layer of pasta. And then you want to start doing a layer of meat, and then a layer of like your white sauce, and then more pasta, and repeat until you get to the top, and then we'll show you the top in a sec. Try and do them as even as you can, and also like if you need to break up bits of pasta to fill the thing, then make sure you do that. And we also alternate which way the sheets go. So the sheets have gone that way, so we'll do the sheets that way this time. So you just want to like drizzle the white sauce on top of the meat once you've put the meat down. We don't do like a ton of white sauce on each layer, a little bit, or do however much you want, but we just do a little bit, and then on the last layer we add extra cheese, like extra white sauce even. Okay, last layer is just like the mince and then a thick layer of sauce. I've set the oven, it's just on oven at 180, and then it's gonna go in for about 40 minutes. Homemade vegan garlic bread is going in. Lasagna has come out, and this is probably like the prettiest lasagna yet. Like, I feel like we did a really good job of that. I say we, like I actually did anything. I did fuck all. And we've also just started Love is Blind on Netflix, which I literally feel like the last person on the planet to watch Love is Blind, but I feel like because everyone's talking about it, I just need to know what's going on. But yeah, mum and dad have got home as well, so I actually look like a mess. Someone send help. But yeah, we're gonna eat and watch Love is Blind, and then I'm gonna have a shower. Okay, garlic bread is done.